Bruh, do y'all remember this movie? We gotta get a clear understanding of what these entities are doing on the other side to influence us. And this movie tells it all. Let's really look into what drives people to just snap. Now, young Elise is in this house with her family and her abusive dad. And as a kid, she always had this ability to see beings on the other side. Her dad would lock her inside of this basement every time she would claim that she saw something. It keeps growing and he just has an intense feeling of inflicting pain on other people. Now in the house, there's this entity that it begins to feed on the hatred of the dad. It gets worse and he ends up kidnapping nurses, locking them in the basement and eventually offing them. A lot of people don't realize that the weight and the low density feelings that they're carrying around inside of them is attracting these beings on the other side. Y'all gotta realize that we are multi-dimensional beings. Oh crap, hold on. Why didn't y'all tell me? This flesh that you contain in may be in the third dimension, but you're experiencing things in other places. Just like what you feel, you physically can't see it, but you know it's there. And they exist on these other dimensions. Now when these entities come, they like the feelings of the low density energy that you're producing. They're gonna want more. They're gonna want to influence you to do more bad things. AKA why the dad kept growing into a more and more abusive person. This is why shadow work is very important. Elise ends up coming back to the same house because another man later moved into the house and he was inflicted with the same energy that her dad had. She ends up astral traveling and finding her dad's spirit, which was chained up in this low density realm because of all the bad things he was doing. He ends up apologizing to her and telling her that he was forced to do this by this entity and he wasn't aware of the influence that it had on him. And of course, Elise tries to save his soul. There are people who experience sleep paralysis and they end up seeing these black dark figures around them. These are the entities that are influencing you to have these thoughts. You just don't see them. Now when you've connected to that realm, you're looking at the energy that's surrounding you and you are like freaking out. Y'all really have to master and control your energy and emotions because there are beings waiting to influence you. Y'all stay dangerous and work on your shadow work.